All right, so today did about an hour of running, 55 minutes running around, some below freezing temps. I was chilling though. I barely even got to zone two, just going in, elevating the heart rate a little bit for a little while, putting some miles. Then we did some sprints. I didn't do any swimming. I should do some swimming. I'm training for an Ironman, doing Tennessee, Chattanooga in September or something. And yes, Ironmans are for nerds. And now, of course, there's some utility. That's why I'm doing them. That's why I'm doing this one. I did one unofficially. I signed up for Tremblant a few years ago, but COVID happened, so me and my dude just went and did one on our own. And but I cheated on that. I used flippers for the swim, and my excuse is because of COVID, didn't have pool access, and I'm not a strong swimmer. My friend is. I just had to do it with flippers. I need to go out there and do a real one, sans flipper. So that's what I'm doing. Um, but it's a part of this bigger thing that I'm working on, this project to convince people that everything they do matters, to encourage people. And the thing, so I was talking to this guy the other day at the gym, and he had a bag, an Ironman bag or whatever. So I started talking to him, and he was just like, he had a few kids, and I was like, I'm trying to get mine in before the kid comes. And he's like, well, you just tell your wife that you do it to stay sane. And I was like, konnichiwa, bro. I feel that. But I believe that we can do better. Because all this Ironman shit all this physical stuff, it simulates the hunt um, or battle. That's what happens. That's what every man is thinking about when they are doing physical stuff. Oh, I'm gonna win. Goggins warrior shit. He wasn't even really in battle that way. I don't know. I'm not gonna go down that road. But running, that's the point of running. That's why humans run, to run down elk, to run after the enemies, to chase them away. All this shit is simulating that deep stuff that people had to do to survive. And the thing is that we are not out of it yet. And now, before I get going, I'm just not into the nihilistic thing. I used to be very nihilistic. I'm not doing this nihilism, and just there's people who just they don't really have any aim, or don't believe in anything, but they just are there to criticize. Like all these fucking Reddit nerds that I've seen criticizing what if alt hist. So these guys are all losers. I've seen these accounts because I was trying to figure out what was going on when I first heard about that, because I really like that young boy's videos. And there's these guys who have like 20 videos criticizing him. It was like, we have like 25,000 followers. It's like, you guys all need to get lives. You guys are all losers. And that's the thing about, like, I don't want to do this just like, just criticize shit. Like, I think things could be so much better. And it requires good men to organize. And and that's the thing. It's like, I feel like that's easy to criticize. Maybe it's still because there's part of me that used to be like that, just critical of people that believed in anything. But it's just like, that's the purpose. That's what's really going on when people do all this Ironman, running around, ultra marathons, climb mountains and shit. It is engaging with the human condition at a much deeper level, and people don't really talk about what this stuff really means to do something as unnecessary as an Ironman. But like I said, I can't do the nihilism anymore, so I have to believe in something. And I would like to help organize at least the people in my own life, and hope to encourage others to start doing things differently. Like, I don't know anyone too intimately that served in Iraq or Afghanistan, and I don't know anyone intimately that got hurt or lost their lives over there. But if I did, I'd be upset, because I really see that war now as those wars as pointless and stupid and useless, and did not serve the interests of the American citizens whatsoever. And why that matters is that's the men are supposed to be capable. It's their duty to protect their people. And when I was a kid growing up, it was like, America, we're the good guys. we won World War II against the bad guys, and we saved the day. World War One, World War II, we won the American Revolution, good guys. Civil War, good guys. Um, Vietnam, whatever. But we're the good guys. And now it's like that's not the case. You can't just join the military and be like, oh, this is a good cause. I don't believe that at all, and that's discouraging. But I think, and I'm not someone that is advocating like, oh, we need a civil war. I'm not a boogaloo boy or whatever they're called, because I've read enough books and listened to enough podcasts and watched war documentaries that I can understand that war is hell. But I think strong men, cliches, strong men create peace. And if the good men of America were to just organize and be like, this is what's going on, and strengthen their small tribes, like we could make things so much better if we just, you know, the people that are focusing on things like doing Ironmans, focus that energy on, obviously staying fit, staying a weapon, but focusing on what matters. And that's obviously, I guess, like that guy said, staying sane, and then helping your immediate people, your friends, your family, and having that community strong, and not, and now everyone is just all out and about just trying to make their own mortgage. Fucking compounds, baby. Anyway, one small steps at a time. But that's what I'm working on in my immediate family, and have a big meeting coming up potentially, or I do have a big meeting coming up, and that could be a whole new host of opportunities. Onward and upward. That's all I got. This is already too long. I'm trying to keep these under 5 minutes. Onward and upwards always.